Now, prize-winning author of Smoke and Mirrors, An Experience of China, and former NDTV correspondent in Beijing, Pallavi Aiyar, is out with a new novel. It's called Chinese Whiskers. Well, it is the story of two cats in Beijing. Well, NDTV's Sunil Sethi talked to her about her moral fable on China at the Jaipur Lit Festival.
Joining me at the Jaipur Literature Festival, China expert Pallavi Aiyar. It's 2 years since Smoke and Mirrors came out, and you've written another book on China, but not non-fiction this time.
And it tries to tell the story of a changing Beijing in the run-up to the Olympic Games through the eyes of these two cats.
It's very enticingly called Chinese Whiskers,
yes.
Which is a brilliant title.
Yes, as you know, it's a pun on Chinese Whispers. And the book is also trying to see the connection between the physical world and the social world that engenders.
Right. So, in a way, you are highlighting the contrast between tradition and modernity.
Absolutely. I think that's one of the main
traditions are being bulldozed in China. But I want to ask you about tofu and soybean, these two enchanting cats and their adventures in a hutong. Were they based on real cats that you had?
Yes, I have to confess that I do have two real-life muses, as they were. And their names are Tofu and Caramel in real life. But Caramel in China, most Chinese people couldn't pronounce it, so he was nicknamed Todo, which translates as soybean in English, which is why I ended up calling them Soybean and Tofu in the book. We actually ended up meeting a whole new range of characters, like animal rights activists, wise old grandmothers, cynical vet doctors, and some of these actually ended up as characters in the book as well. So yes, there is a sort of real-life inspiration, as it were, to the characters.
It's a portrait of vanishing, or portions of vanishing China and Beijing on the one hand, and on the other hand, it is a story of the ruthlessness transition to modernity as these two cats face.
Yes.
Absolutely splendid work, Chinese Whiskers, and what's marvelous about it is that it's really cross-generational.
Yes.
Young adults can read it, children can read it as a bedtime story, and of course, adults or even China experts or observers of China can read it as a real morality fable.
Well, that's the point.
Pallavi Aiyar, all the very best for Chinese Whiskers. Thank you so much for joining NDTV today.
Thank you, Sunil.